Just like Obidients, Wajackoyah of Kenya was organizing reggae concerts but scored 0.4% vote. Abati. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. A veteran journalist with Arise Television News, Dr. Reuben Abati, when analyzing the Kenya election to a member of P2B movement, FSU for Arise Television morning show, with that of the judge Wajackoyah of Kenya, who scored 0.4% of the total vote cast in the recently concluded Kenya general elections. Reuben Abati said, "One of the things in politics is color, the excitement of the drama. You readily admit that the Labour Party, the Obidients, has added a lot of color and momentum to the 2023 election process, particularly with the phrase obediently useful." I think that is very creative. But in the intro, you were told that, look, you believe that social media is really where the voting will take place? Because yesterday I was taking the example of Kenya, a candidate, the third candidate, Judge Wajackoyah, was organizing reggae concerts. He was talking about giving people marijuana, just like this same Obedient people movement. But at the end of the day, it's called 0.4 million of a vote, just a little above 66,000 something votes out of over 40 million votes. Now, do you think that a movement will be able to make a difference in Nigeria beyond social media activism? Well, you said he spoke about that particular Kenyan, presidential contestant, or that Kenyan politician got about 0.4, and the 0.4 he was organizing reggae concert. P2B is not organizing reggae concert now. He's not, and he's not telling people he's going to give them marijuana. The same forces that powered Ruto to Nigeria, the same forces propping up Obi in Nigeria. Youth, women, the poor, the deprived, the unemployed, the underemployed, etc. Not discounting the role of the wrongly maligned social media, which sensitize and galvanize these groups and sectors to achieve success. The circumstances are similar. Let us keep the faith up. It's a lie. Ruto is currently Deputy President to outgoing President Uhuru Kenyatta. He was a member of Parliament, only one-time Minister for Agriculture and Education. He is also a PhD holder from Kenyan University. He built his political career from grassroots to presidency. Unlike you'll be building his political career from the presidency to the grassroots. In addition, Ruto is a PhD holder from a Kenyan university. So what exactly are you trying to say? Is it about the educational sector? They are jokers. Obi cannot win the election. By the way, let them show us what Obi did in Anambra State for 8 years. I do not deceive myself. Obi is a nice man, but February 2023, presidential election is beyond him. Maybe subsequent elections. All right. Well, all these things here, Obidients should make sure that they don't come out and start saying, oh, this is what happened and that happened. They should do what? Should make them, increase their work. Whatever they're going to do, they should do it times 2. All right. Mr. Reuben Abati, he said, consider that your statement about Obedient movement in Nigeria as an insult to us. I think you'll be called upon to explain what you mean by that comparison, because I do not understand it. If you think the Obedient family is not serious, why don't you wait till the election year to come? Then you will see how both our youth are very, very obedient. Will match action with words. I think you're also among those that says we do not have structure. My dear, it is not even time to come out to reply anyone. See this period, you don't want to come out and reply. And what exactly is holding it? All right. They are more in common with the winner of Kenya's presidential election and P2B than the man he's referring to. So, in the inference he's making, the reference he's making is from Bad Belly. Can you imagine? About to be careful about what you say. This is not an attack, but do not liken us to people that smoke marijuana and all that. We are focused and we want the good of this nation. It is unfair of you to think that the youth are only ready for substances. Repent and join the obedient. We are peaceful and focused. We are against corruption and looting. We want Nigeria to embrace production and not merely consumption. Choose life. Well, at the end of the day, I tell you and say, all this one we don't happen. All this one that has happened, we should make sure that all right. Abati, I'm surprised that you people are making a big deal of the 2 million man rally in support of Verify. You know that figure is aspirational number, so why are you using it to discredit the people? You do not question the ruling party leaders about the lies and numbers that tell Nigerians on your television station. If it is God's time to save the people, what you're doing will not suffice to anything, no matter. Abati, I personally thought that you would have been one of the presidential candidates considering your age relationship with Asurok. What happened, my dear? I do not know what happened. These enemies of Nigeria do not forget that these youths are abusing half-parents who are getting the direct impact of their suffering, frustrations, and dehumanization, and are all armed with their PVCs. Their children could be only on social media as they want to believe, but they're on ground to fight for their children. We know what the people in the All Progressive Congress and the People Democratic Party is banking on, rigging, that is a stock in trade. In 2023, you cannot manipulate us again. Like I said before, whatever that is happening now should be a motivation. You should spur the Obidients to do more. You should spur them to do more and to think, to get more answers to questions being asked. All right. Sorry for you, Abati. You're so caged in the four walls of your Rise TV and do not even know what is happening in the streets of Nigeria. Do you think that a Rise television is more powerful than social media? It is delusional. If you cannot see direct relationship with Obi and Ruto, then your education is sham, since it has made you incapable of logical and physiological reasoning. But envy is terrible. But at the end of the day, let me say this. At the end of the day, it is all going to not be on social media. That is why I'm saying whatever that is done now, the Obidients should take it in good faith and you should spur them. They should actually spur them to do more. You should spur them to mobilize and get to more places. All right. Well, at the end of the day, like I said, this kind of thing supposed to make up so okay, as then they tell us say we no go fit do them, make we do them so that at the end of the day we go don't get everything we will want. All right. Well, at the end of the day, this is my 2 cents to you people. Make sure you vote during the elections. Make sure you don't just keep your PVC for the presidential election alone. I think she also come out with your PVC for the governorship election alone, another elective position. I've said my reasons before, so that at the end of the day, you are going to vote somebody who have unity of purpose with somebody at the center. That if you have voted for somebody who is credible and capable at the center, we also need people who have or share the same purpose with him, so that there can be a free flow of solutions, and of course Nigeria will feel better in no distant time. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in.